How are you? Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, friends and family. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Please, can you speak louder? Okay. A minute, please. Hmm? Yeah. Hello, Juliet. This baby. Good afternoon, everyone. My friend and family. How are you? Yeah, I'm happy to see you here today. So how was your business for during the week? She good. How are you? She good. Come up today. Come and join me. You know, I was not happy the other day. So she good. Come up. Come and join your father. Come and join your father. Lady Good, you are welcome. You come and join. You know the reason why I have to tell you that you should come and join. For you to come and join the blessing, the massing that the only one blessing base is going to do for us in Makot. So take your time, come stay with me. Do not think of diamond or of you looking at your member. Just pay attention and listen to what I am saying. It is when you pay an attention to listen and try to understand what I am saying, you know that I am working for how you can be able to have a good life in Makut, the present world. We are praying. Yes, we are praying. But as we are praying, let us work towards our prayer to be able to get what we expected from your only one blessed be His. And your Holy One, blessed be His, might be Jesus, it might be God, if you believe in this name that I mentioned, it might be unbeliever, it might be Christian, it might be Gogugita, anything, it might be Bruma. But what I want you to understand is that we have prayed and I have explained to you the reason why this thing is going on. If you want to enjoy, if you want to get what you are looking for, try to listen to what I am saying. I am speaking a language you will understand. Let us abandon the diamond of a thing first and let us talk the reality and work towards it for we to be able to get what we want. And how can we be able to do this? Let us join hands together, listen to Rabbi of Elohim. I'm explaining something to you that happened in another world, and I'm explaining something to you which is supposed to take place in our life. Let those who have understanding come and listen to what the Holy One, blessed be, is saying. Come and join me. Talk free. Talk. Papa, how do you think we should do it? The topic we are discussing that I'll be telling people is that we have two types of things that exist in our life. This is how the Holy One, blessed be He, has created the life himself. And this life that I am talking about, it has attributes of judgment and attributes of mercy. These two things rule in our life. But I'm asking the Holy One, and I'm still telling the Holy One, why do you have to create the people and create the world with the attributes of judgment? Now, I will explain this attribute of judgment and attribute of mercy for you. The attribute of judgment is when you are passing through suffering, difficulties. And that suffering, that difficulties that I'm talking about, which is the attribute of judgment, that is the sword that represents the left hand of the Holy One, blessed be He. There is a sword in the left hand of the Holy One, blessed be He, which all man receive, to receive unfavor through all the things He has created in this world. But now, I am telling the Holy One, blessed be He, that He's supposed not to do that, to create the people with the means of attributes of judgment. And what are these judgments? The judgment might be sickness. The judgment might be looking for food to eat. The judgment might be you looking for husband. And the judgment might be for you looking for the fruit of womb. And the judgment might be you having problem when you are sleeping. The problem might be anything. That is the attribute of judgment. But it is not your fault as an immortal. My name is Rabbi of Elohim. Please mute yourself, she God. The Holy One, blessed be He, is supposed not to create with the people attribute of judgment. Attribute of mercy is okay. It's supposed to be attribute of mercy. And this thing is functioning around us, and we sit down in a corner, we are praying. We are praying. 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 Now, it is very easy, but the difficult thing is that, are you people joining hands together? How do you want me to explain this? We do not need the attribute of judgment from our Lord, from our Supreme, from the Holy One, blessed be He. We do not need the attribute of judgment, but we need the attribute of mercy, that man receive all the favor from all the things that He has created. If you look now, I will make example with you with the people that is even living in Europe. They have a local government and a government that operate there. Now you can go to this place to say, I want to go to school. They will give you one excuse. And you want to go to school to do this. You need a specific thing, you go to them. They will bring an excuse. And these are the things you are praying for the Holy One, blessed be He, to do for you. But I want you, either you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are an unbeliever, you are nobody. I don't want you to talk about the religion. The world does not stand on the attributes. The world does not stand on the foundation of religion. But the world stand for we doing the right thing and the wrong thing. Let us join hands together to talk to our Lord. And how are we going to talk to our Lord? Which I have explained to you that we have what is called 10 Sephiroth. And these 10 Sephiroth are the 10 Shabbat that talks about the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And what are these tree of knowledge that talks about good and evil? What are these? It's talking about we doing the right thing and stay away from the wrong thing. My dear brother and sister, take your time, listen, join hands together on how you can be able to become successful. I'm speaking the language you understand. This chamber, each of the chamber has a Lord in it that cover all the things we needed. And it's supposed to do it for us. But we ourselves are too busy for we to fight what we're supposed to fight for and leave what we should not fight for. Attribute of mercy, we need it. It's a very simple thing. Attribute of mercy. Attribute of mercy. When we have mercy from the Lord of the earth, then you make a request of what you want, and the Lord of the earth will grant it for you. Now, the question is that, who is the Lord of the earth? Who is the Lord of the earth? Anybody? Can anybody tell me? Who is the Lord of the earth? Elohim. Okay, the creator. The creator of what?
The creator of heaven and earth.
The creator of heaven and earth. Now, we should not talk about the creator of heaven for now, but we should talk about the creator of earth. That is the Lord that is presented to the world that we are living. And who is the Lord on earth? We should not have the mentality that he that created the heaven and earth. The earth has already been created. Already, we should forget about the word himself. But the creation things that we needed, that becomes Yeza Ara, evil inclinations that lead us to do evil. These are the things that we needed. That is our need. That is our wants and present situation. It might be you want to become a billionaire. It might you want to have children. You want this. What is the need? All about. What is the need? Any answer? Let us try to look for the Lord that creates the world, that created the house, the car, the children that we are looking for, and the man who refused to get married, and the woman who refused to get married. Who created them? And the woman who is passing through suffering, and the man who are passing through suffering. Who are the Lord that is responsible for them? Let us differentiate the Lord that created heaven and earth, and let us differentiate. They want also that you needed to get a car. They want and need that you needed to get a lot of things, a lot of possessions. Who are the Lord that is presented? Because that is your prayer point. That is your prayer point. Then now we need to work towards it on how we can be able to get the Lord that covers these things and speak with him. That please, the attribute of judgment you have given to us, we are tired of it. Take it away from our life. Give to us attribute of mercy. What do you want us to do? It's a very simple thing. Am I making sense? We should not differentiate the things we can get ourselves, and we turn it to prayer points, and the things we cannot get. And there's something we cannot get also, but we can still get it, which is death. But we are too busy to create the time for we to walk towards it. Who is the Lord that covers all the things that we need in Makut? That is the question. Who is the Lord? Who is the Lord? The Lord that covers everything. Cars. It is our leader. Our leader. Our leaders. But how can we be able to join hands together to speak with them? Any answer? Princey, why are you making noise now? Eh? Don't worry. He left. How? Our leader. How can we be able to speak to them and tell them how they can help? How they can help? What are the difference between immortals? What are the difference? Is it because you are boy and girl? We help ourselves. We should also learn how to listen to ourselves. Come, let us talk. Nobody want to talk to me? Some people are sick. Assuming they have somebody to attend to them or who could help them before the sickness got worse that leads to death. Assuming we can find somebody on time to help. What are we praying for? As we pray the prayer, is it that we just sit down and be looking? We just fold our hands. After we finish the prayer, we make a request that the only one blessed beings should do it for us. Then all we just have to do is to sit down and say, God will do it. Jesus Christ will do it. How many of you was watching with me here the 10 Commandments of Moses? How many? When Joshua refused to fight, his baby were here with me. And who? And Joshua, when the Israel they sat down, right? And Moses, our father, went to meet Joshua. Take a sword, fight. He says no, that he will not fight. That God will think he has done. We are ungrateful people. That he should be the one to fight the fight. Then Moses said no. If you doubt me, I can put it again. He said there are some fights. You pick up some sword to fight. You have to walk. I am not saying anybody to fight, but I am making this as an example of a Torah which we accept as a Bible or as a Quran. There are some issues you have to pray for and work towards it. But we do not have that time to work towards these issues that we can see. And this issue that I am talking about right now, it might be you looking for how you can be able to get a good job, how you can be able to get success, how you can have children, how you can have husband, how you can have wife, how you can get car, how you can have a mansion of yourself. These are the ones are the need. But when you pray, you need to work towards it. How? When I try to tell everyone, come and see what is born you, and you know that this thing is burning really, and you say no, you don't have time, then who will now drop it for you? Not a fight, but a matter of word. And if you also look at the Torah, when you look at the Torah, you hear when he says, the word I speak out of my mouth is full of spirit and life. Okay? Just for you to talk is the problem we are facing now. Because the talk which we're supposed to be talking, now we are talking to the negative side. We are not talking to the positive side. Because we are confused. You have prayed. You have prayed. Yeah, I think so. He mocked himself. The noise is coming from this side. Sorry, everyone. Now, you have prayed. As you have prayed, you need to work towards it. That is what I am talking about. How can you work towards it? Now is the issue. And we now put ourselves in a position whereby we expect something to happen in a magic way. Something should just happen. Boom. Something should just happen as we pray. Oh, when the prayer want to answer, oh, it will just happen. Boom. We are confused. I'm not preaching, but I'm explaining to you some steps you should take. I'm not preaching. No, I don't preach. But I'm reviewing the things I know to you. The things that the Holy One, blessed be He, showed to me. I am reviewing it to you. I am not a pastor. I am not your prophet. I'm a rabbi. But listening to the word of the Holy One, blessed be He, there is a shamba in all the world wide. But how you position yourselves matters a lot with you and me. How can we be able to do this? I think I have talked about a few minutes now. And I needed somebody to contribute. Is it truth that I'm talking? Or is bad? We are staying in one position and we are complaining. But we do not want to get up from that position to give a try to the other one. But rather of we doing it that way, we sit in that position, we are praying that it should just happen. It beam. Now that you cannot do it all alone, where are the people that are supposed to support you? You did not give them time also. You did not give them time. They not say where you bring money. They not say may you bring oil. They not say may you bring water. They not say may you bring anything, but may you participate for something. When will better for you? You say no. Say you too busy. Then what are you busy for? Then all the problem will now come and end the person. Then it become somebody who is passing stress, depression, because the time is supposed to attend today is not attending. Then from there, some commit suicide. Why is suicide existing? Some are confused. Because of what? Because of the problems that exist in Makut. Because when you see that things are not working the way it's supposed to work, you yourself, you are dying. Your spirit inside is dying. But I am telling you that, my dear friend, this thing you are praying about, why don't you take a walk with it? You say, no, you don't want to take a walk. And you say, okay. The only one say, okay, no problem. Since I am showing you the way, you say you do not want to follow, no problem, you can go. Do it. Does anybody have something to participate? Juliet, baby. I'm seeing Juliet and she go do. Look at my people. Andra Kiss. How are you? Open me, Posy. Majesty. Oh. Lady Gold, how are you? It's baby. Daniel Love. How are you, everyone? I'm happy to see each and every one of you today. Yeah. I'm trying to explain something that is very important on how we can be able to help ourselves. How can we help ourselves? We are not happy with the present situation. The attribute of judgment is too much than attribute of mercy. The attribute of judgment is too much more than the attribute of mercy. I cannot tell you about all the prophets, pastors inside the Torah or your Quran, any religion you believe. But you know the handwork of all these prophets. These prophets try to speak with the Lord of the earth. That is why those days were much better. But now the pastor and the prophet, we're supposed to speak with the Lord of the earth, speak to the people. You are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are an unbeliever, whatever you might believe. These are the true messengers, the only one sent inside the Bible and your Quran. Maybe you have Christian, your Christian is your belief, whatever your spiritual might be, I do not care. Or you yourself, you don't believe in anything. But in it, in history, you should know, go through their file, go through their page, you will see that all these prophets talk to the leader because they know that this is the Lord of the earth and they associate. Moses do the same thing. Daniel. Should Isaiah. Even Adam. Elijah. Do the same thing. Let me talk about Muslim. Muhammad do the same thing. Should I talk about the other? Krishna do the same thing. Bruhan do the same thing. You that you are the believer, also you fight for it. The pastor, the prophet, the people who are choosing to speak with the leader because of the people. And then here a rabbi is telling the people and the world what they should do. And it is a very great benefit which they're supposed to say. So the only one will still send another prophet for us who will show us the way. But rather, gossip, talking about the things which they're supposed not to talk. The pastor nowadays minister to the people, not the Lord anymore. And now the people are suffering. You pray for money. If government release money come out, you go get the money. If na shishin you dey sell, you go see sell plenty shishin. People won't buy, but now the money not the ground. Then you are praying for what? Is it not that? That means we put restriction for that. Now, if anything happen in all over the place, because you that you are selling tomatoes, you hear that fuel is finished, you increase your tomatoes. Even the one you have in stock before is still the one you still have. You need to increase it because you hear that fuel is scarce. Now, the poor masses now who do not have enough of money, they could not eat anymore. So now, who is the evil? The people who are doing themselves, and the government also are doing their own. What is the relationship? The thing you are given to say, or the thing you have the ability to say also, why are you using it in a way of discrimination? When you know that people want to eat, and you are still the same person who want to pray, who says you are a religion child, who you says you want to go to fasting. Have you not read the Torah? when the Holy One, blessed be, says your skins must not be higher than what you bought. It gives the specific way on how you can buy something, how you can sell something. How are we helping ourselves now? How? Favor, how are you? Any other contribution? Do we have any other persons who want to contribute? Majesty, how are you? I am EJ. How are you? Oh, good afternoon, my dear. Good afternoon, Danny Love. So, do anybody has anything to say? To anyone? Do anyone has anything to say? You said? The teaching make you day waiting.
Isn't it hitting me like make me speechless?
Yeah, my dear, yes.
Medicine is fine.
Yes. Now, because what is the depression all about now? Because of the things we can create for ourselves in this world. And why are we using it to suffer ourselves? From this we have stress, from this we have depression, from this we have sickness, and these are the things we pray for the Holy One to do for us. And the Holy One, blessed be, says, you need to get up and fight your fight yourself. These are the time you get up.
And the only one, blessed be, says, you need to get up and fight.
This is the time you get up to fight it. How? What you can do? No be paper. If we not get paper, I get plenty paper. I will buy. I have paper. A lot of paper. If it's paper. The money we are talking about, what is it made for? What is it made with? Paper. How much is A4 paper? A full bundle of 500 paper. A4 paper is about 3 euros something. Then just ordinary paper. This A4 paper that I used to print, I have it. This one. Yeah. Then the money you are making for us that we need as weight, that makes a lot of people to go and commit adultery. That people used to make killing, kidnapping, stealing. Is it because of this paper? A paper which we agree to paint with colored. Paper like this. If I say I want to share money right now, this paper that is money now, say I want to share it, the worldwide will be here. Good afternoon. The worldwide will be here.
You're welcome.
Now,
Thank you.
paper.
Thank you.
Paper. This paper is what we are suffering from. How many of you need money? How many of you? I need money.
For me, I need money.
I need money. I need money. I need weight. I need weight. But the paper we are talking about now is the money we are looking for, not the same paper like this. A4 paper. Decorate it with machine. And we put the ink, we put the color, we write something. 20 naira. It's just like a father who say, my daughter, what do you want? He say, mommy, he say he want to buy something, and I break out a check.
Favorite comment.
Then I say, okay, my children, you come. How much do you? I want to do something. I'm coming. Then it's just like when a father says to his child and say, my child, go to, just go and make shopping. And the father say, okay,
Okay.
I write 100 billion for you, my child. Take, go and enjoy yourself. People like this, that's the father will take a barrel and says, take this 100 billion. Take. Now, how many of you will be happy when you receive such a check? Me, I will be happy when I receive such a check. Now that I sit down to be praying for this money, and I know the Lord of this money is the government, am I not supposed to have a right as a child, as a children to him, to go to him, Father, I needed money? And as he himself is a child of the money, why is he putting it for distraction? Restraction. Why is there restraction when you have not offended him? If he needed a lot of workers to make more paper for him, we can join ourselves together and work with him to create the paper. If the paper is scarce, then if it is the ink he needed, let us join hands together to help him make more color, 12 color, and provide it for him, then to make him this kind of paper that we can still use to buy whatever we want. And now, what are we doing? We are praying.
Didi, you're welcome. Please open your camera.
What? Let us join hands together. We should stop discrimination. When our fellow human being talk, make it not the versus. Make it not the versus. More we try understand that. Say now, wetin he want, now he talk so. That is just it. Ordinary people like this. People like this now. People like this now. So these people now is the problem. Man, life, oh, this is the life that we came, that we are receiving fresh water from the only one blessed base in his own season. Look, oh, the only one blessed be is that you are praying, that you think is not answering your prayer. He do. If you plant yam for the season when you suppose plant her, it go germinate. Oh, no be your power, no be because you dey pour water. If you plant corn, it go germinate. It go bear apple. For the head to makut as a tree, every year they do am. It go bring fresh air. It go bring fresh sun. It go bring cold weather. It go bring water. It go bring good earth. Those things, the only one blessed be is they do am. Now wetin he want do, now wetin he dey do, now wetin he fit still do, now he do for us so. That is why he say more dey appreciate am, more dey thanks am. For this period now, as you are going around along, you see fruit to eat. You see apple in the streets. Everybody have it in their compound. Is it not just for you to take a tree? I like this apple. I want my apple they grow for my house. So you take small the nyash, you plant her for your house. You dey water am. You guide down. You look am. Then before you see 1 year, 2 years, you don dey bear in your fruit dey come. You don dey grow. And you don dey eat. And the only one blessed be is as long as the tree is there, you go dey provide am for am. I been at your power, you take they provide the fruit. When you take they see apple, banana, they eat. The only one blessed be is they do. But the one when we choose our own, say this one, I go be the Lord when go represent society. Why he come put am for restriction? When we say we get paper surplus. Then who can be the wicked one now? But everybody is just waiting for the only one, blessed be His, to just come and says, when you come, I have a lot of things to say. Then the only one is still going to sit and differentiate it for you. Have I ever denied you of mango in a year? During your lifetime? Have I ever denied you of banana? Have I ever denied you of strawberry? The yam you plant, don't you get? The rice you are eating, don't you get? If I can provide it freely, how dare you as an importer put so much money on it? Are you the one who produced it? It is the only one, blessed be His. Then, our brain, is it frustrating? If the only one can provide mango, fruit, water for us without taking a pain, even from our own life, why we ourselves, why are we putting restriction in what we take from the only one, blessed be His, and we are still expecting Him to increase us? That is why you see those years, they do what is called exchanging of goods by pattern. In those years, you have yam, bring it for me, I will give you rice. Then the money we conclude, we says, okay, let us be using money, paper as money. Then we use the paper as money. Then we put restriction for them. You I go give you, you I not go give you. You I go give you, I not give you. You know you too small. You know go do this one. No, you know you I not give you. But the only one, blessed be His, never sees His work. There are things He do continue. He do it. Now we are going to summer. Before you see, everybody don't plant corn. Everybody don't plant many things. Now, as you see. But the only one, blessed be His, we still give it to them.
Madam, not bad though. Madam, open camera.
Anybody has anything to say? Do anyone has anything to say? That is it. Do anybody has anything to say? Please.
Papa, no, fuel, the price of the fuel is going higher. People that start putting their own price, which is true because fuel and tomato has nothing to do. And really, it's disturbing because I think we can use the ones we have to help each other. Than making it to be more higher for those that doesn't have.
Yeah. You got my explanation very well. I like it for that. What has this thing has to do?
Okay, Papa, I want to say something.
Yeah, continue, my dear. But wait first.
Okay.
Who want to talk? Favor.
Say that.
Okay. Favor, wait first. I will get back to you. Now, it's baby. When the only one, blessed be His, could provide tomatoes for us without labor, than to pour water on it after planting it, and He provide it for us free, which we cannot make with our own concoction or make ourselves. He provide it for us every year. Then when it comes now, I want to make my own calculation. I put so much money on it because I want to have a match. And it will still be the same me now who is still praying for God to bless me more. That is the religion aspect. If you ask now, what is the reason why you are suffering? You say because I don't have so much food at home to eat, because I don't have money. Then who are the person who is supposed to provide this? Then you say God will provide it. Then the God says what? He says Jesus will provide it. Muhammad will provide it. Then as if they are existing truly, then they reply you and say to you, come, you walk towards it. Go and meet the person who is the sheikh to give you more money. Heaven cannot pour it from the firmament of heaven and pour it down. It is made in your country. In the life where you are living, the money is not coming from dreamland. It is you yourself. Okay, because if we gets more problem now, maybe for a country, they get because I mean mineral resources. I study mineral resources very well. So we have a lot of tanker. Assuming the worldwide now have 100 tanker, and now we don't have so much money during that period to repair this transportation. Among these 100, maybe little get problem, everything we can't lag. We can't get like 50 to supply fuel for the worldwide. Now, because we need money now, we try to speak with the people to help us. So that we can get another 100 to this 50 we have, so that we can be able to supply fuel. Now, the individual people who are humanity, who call themselves a religion type, says because the fuel has increased, I need to increase my business. Can't these people patient for these people to finalize the issues they have? Maybe they have robbery issue. You do not know why the fuel is scarce. But all you have to do, because you are selling tomatoes, you increase the tomatoes. Because you are selling yam, you increase the yam. And now, somebody who is hungry now need to get this food to eat. He could not. Then what were you expecting? What are you expecting? And he sit down praying to God to provide for him. Are you not the one who is in possession of these possessions? And it is your duty for you to share it. If it is time for rain, the Lord of rain said, let there be rain. If this time of sun is coming, and the Lord of rain say, okay, it's over, my time is over, then it is the time of the sun to shine. Then the sun shine. That is why night never take place of afternoon. Afternoon never take place of evening. Why? Because fuel is scarce. You need to increase your tomatoes, or your rice, or your onions, or your kerosene, or your gas, or whatever. These are the things we made ourselves. The things we made for ourselves, we have to go to the presence of the Holy One to pray for him. Who is suffering who? Who is suffering who? Then another person will say, I have to go into this prostitution because there's no money in the society to eat or to pay my house rent. The other will say, he has to go into this kidnapping or killing or be a member of a bad gang because of what? Because of money. Because of the prices of your tomatoes. Which you see, because fuel increase, you increase it. Then the people who are trying to build their own house, they have issues from there with cement and sand, and it's increasing. This is a sand we have to use and mix with color to provide cement, and the other one, which is the sand, and the only one, blessed be, is the one who give it to us, which the land belongs to him. And now we are increasing it. The matter not tire you. My dear?
It's not only the people that have legs now used to kidnap, even cripple and kidnap.
Yeah, I see the cripple.
Exactly.
That has somebody 20 million, Abi, and he has not kidnapped the person.
Yeah.
A cripple.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, why has he done that? Why has he done that?
marrying. You need that one. The matter that I'm laughing is not a different because the life he has already, if for them, even they arrest him, so now tell me, how is he going to feel? A cripple that is asking for ransom.
A ransom.
Family you haven't kidnapped.
That's it. And he hasn't kidnapped you too.
That's the condition.
Now is the condition. Then now, what are the need of this boy that is a cripple now, that did such a thing? As a Rabbi of Elohim, you said he needed money. He's disabled, as we all knew. He might need a chair to sit down. As he's walking, he could not. He have shouted. He need a chair, which we ourselves knew that he need a chair. And it is the duty of the government to provide the money and the share. Because he's a cripple. There is some share that they use to, when they have it, they will still feel like human being. The share, anything can work. They can press the button, it will just be working like this. They can walk anywhere they want to walk. There are some things they fix on their leg, but all is money. Now, he's suffering from this now. He's suffering from the disabled. As he's suffering from the disabled, he's also suffering from the money. The pains, the judgment of the only one, blessed be He, and the judgment of human being. Now, when we go into the foundations to look at the fact of why has this man become a great judgment, that is being disliked in the society by the only one, blessed be He, by making him disabled, and by the government not to support him. He has committed a crime when he was not disabled. Because your own way of talking is different from my own explanation. What is the crime that he has committed? He has committed a crime. That is why great judgment like that come to him, to make him disabled. And the second time again, he is also denying in the society of a share that he could sit down to walk around. So what are we talking about? Favor. Favor, you have something to say. Where are you? Any other person has anything to say? Like Juliet. Yeah, let me hear from you, Juliet. Before I hear from Emma. Okay, Favor is here. Favor, I can hear you, Favor.
Okay. Papa, what I want to say that is what me. I are we to sit one place and wait for Holy One for us?
No, my dear, we cannot sit in one place and wait. After we have prayed, we need to walk towards it. That is the reason why I am differentiating for you what the Holy One can provide for you and what we provide among ourselves. What we provide among ourselves, we need to walk towards it. We should not sit down in one place. But what are the things that the Holy One, blessed be He, can do? These are the fruit of womb. To have children. To provide mango, we cannot do it ourselves. To program vegetables, we cannot do it ourselves. The life He has given to us also, the safety of a life also depends on our own hand. But how are we treating our fellow human being? We should talk about. We are the problem of ourselves. We are the problem of ourselves. Because if we increase, because if we company get problem. How many of you has a company you are working here now? How many of you work in a company? I want to ask you a question from it. You work in a company,
Yes,
Juliet.
Papa.
Okay. And
Yes, Papa.
how many of you work in a company? And I want to ask you a question. Do you want to tell me that your company never lack of maybe shortage sometimes? Maybe they are coming with goods and the like that fuel I use an example. Maybe as it was coming on the way, a carry load goods that worth billions on it, on IMO, and there are 4 or 5 coming together, and one just somersault from the up from the hill when they climb. One just somersault and he pour and affected about the 5 or 7 trailer that is coming at the back. And this company belonged to one person. And now these people enter scarcity because their product is lost. They are treating their people in the hospital. They don't have a truck. They don't have trucks anymore to supply goods. And the little they have is just about 3 or 4, and now it's scarce. And the next thing you have to do as an individual is for you to increase your tomatoes, rice, pepper, fish, and carrots. And when they ask you, and cement and sand, that the only one blessed be is give to us for free. And why are we blaming the only one blessed be is now? Why? Why are we blaming the only one blessed be his for what he has done? He provides these things for us, and we see it. But the restriction is this: money. When you have money, you can decide on how you want to live your life to be happy. Those who are not born now, they don't. Some people feel born self. They go tell you say they no one born because of their shape. Then they go where they take more children. What is it called? What is it called again?
Mother's home.
You say?
Mother's home.
Mother's home. That your voice is too thick. Please reduce that your voice. I need light voice. And Rakis. No, Daniel, mute yourself and number 8 so that we can hear. And favor, mute yourself. Mute yourself so that. Iman Hope has something to say.
It's not all about passion sometimes. It's not all about passion sometimes, because sometimes they said you can
Don't divert my topic. Don't divert my topic.
4, 7 children when you cannot train.
Eat baby. Don't divert my
And
topic.
sometimes
Eat baby. Eat baby. Don't divert my question. What is the name of this place where they used to go and get children? Don't tell me about the reason why it might be. It might be any reason. But I am making word of an example. When you have money, you can decide the type of life you want to live. You can decide you don't want to give birth. That's your station. Because of your station, because of anything, and it says, let me go and look for a child to take where there's child. You that you give birth, you know you cannot take good care of it. You will put it in somewhere where they can be able to take good care of it for you. Then somebody who is interested say, oh, what is the name of that place? What is the name of that place? Orphanage. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So let us do the right thing at the right time and stay away from the wrong thing. We should not look at the problem or challenges. Okay, I asked somebody a question just now. I say, who is working in a company? Do you want to tell me that your company never go under shortage for a certain season? Do you want to tell me? It's like I have an officer here. Sweet Pain. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
can hear you.
Okay, sir.
I can hear you.
You are welcome, sir. Can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah. I don't know the discussion though.
Yes, that is why I want to.
Me.
That is, yes, I'm talking to you. That is why I want to
Okay.
ask you a question.
Okay.
Your presence is needed here.
You can,
I
you
greeted
can
you.
answer your discussion.
Yeah.
Because you can still ask you the question.
Yeah.
You can answer your discussion.
Do you work in a company? In an organization?
I'm not working in a company, but I have my own company. I'm not working, but I have my own company.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now that you have your own company, I want to ask you a sincere question, please. And I want you to be sincere with
Now
me.
that you have your own, I want to ask you if
Your network is not stable.
It's not my network. It's okay.
Yeah. You can go on.
Yeah, I muted somebody now. Now my question is that, sir, is it possible that a company go through shortages for some period, like 3 months or 6 months?
Yeah.
It's possible for a company to go through shortages for some period of 3 months or 6 months.
Yeah, it's possible.
Thank you. 1 year?
No, it depends how you handle it.
Yeah.
If you detect what is happening in time,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot allow it to go up to 1 year.
Okay.
Unless you don't know. Unless you are not up taking up the company. So you can take up to 1 year.
Okay, my good friend. Now you have spoken well, and I want to say thank you again. I really appreciate the answer you have given to me. Now, because you are passing through some challenges right now that makes the company to short, does this mean that other people who are not passing through your challenges has to increase their own price because you do not provide for them, because you are passing through challenges?
No, it's not possible.
Now, it's not possible. I want to proceed before I leave the panel for other people who want to talk. I'm coming, sir. This is what I want to say. Now, because the worldwide has 10 trucks to distribute fuel, and 5 of these trucks has issues. All the petrol they carry in it poured away on their way going to deliver it, or another things happen. Now the 5 truck, we are having problem with this 5 truck. We are also having problem with the products in it. We are still having problem treating the people who are our workers in the hospital. From this, we have 5 left to distribute petrol for the worldwide. Because we need this, we try to cover up, but the people see that fuel is expensive. They decide to increase their tomatoes, their rice, the banana, house rent. Those who are building house, now sand that we got from a place is also expensive for the poor masses to buy. And cement, granules, bread. These are the things we manufacture in our own hand and is expensive for us. But the Holy One, blessed be He who has created us, never deny us from His fruit that He provides in His season every year. When you ask a lot of women, why are you into this prostitution? She will tell you that because she has to pay for his house rent. What are the house rent? The house we are talking about that is made material need. There's a difference between the material need that I am talking about and what the Holy One can produce. I have measured them, like the fruit of womb. It is the duty of the Holy One to provide it. He provides it as He's provided the children. He provides the fruit. He provides the yam. These are the things we planted. they come, carrots, everything that we are eating. And these people are suffering from this heat. The tree inside the forest, is it not what they are using to build the house? The sand that we mash on the floor, is it not what the only one has given to us that we expend, we increase? For those who want to build the house now, they cannot build. Because of the sand. And the only one, blessed be, is pack the sand for us. He gives the sand for us. Everything he has given to us, he has nothing from it. But we ourselves, we are demanding from our fellow human being. We ourselves, we are demanding from the hands of the Holy One, blessed be He. But the Holy One, blessed be He, never demand anything from us. For all the things that He has provided. Because you see another man passing struggle, you have to use that his own judgment to judge another people that we position you to provide for. Because if we because you know that the fuel is a craze. Because you know that you and your friend, you are selling tomatoes in the same area. You people are six in number. Now, for our issue, because two of you are there, the moment, the only period that the both of you are there, what the both of you have to do is to increase the price because your fellow human being did not come. And that is the time that the only one, blessed be He, has given to you to gather customer with the rate the 4 people were selling it. So that when the 4 people come back, people will know you for the time they pass through their judgments. But you have to join them. That 3 months when that 4 people take get problems, so, or 6 months, or 6 months, or 6 months. That 6 months when that person take get problem. Now you, when you come there with your friend, when una be 2 for that place, now una for do the business when people take no una that period, but because of the other people, you can't increase your price. Then tell me how people want to recognize you. May the blessing of the Holy One, blessed be, is made with us. Human Hope, what do you have to say, my good friend? Human Hope, let me hear from you.
If all the accounting know if everything they do, no go run after something. No go pursue something. That a bit like challenge. Everyone of us. I'm waiting here sitting.
I know, understand you very well.
I say if anything go like that, one build us now. We see factory, we see all the instruments we could use with that kind of thing. And people are using all these things to make money.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be free. I say it's like challenge to everyone.
Now, the money that we needed, as you have said right now, the money that we needed, where are we taking it to when we know there is debt? That is what the Holy One, blessed be, wants us to understand. When we know ourselves that there is debt, then the money we are fighting for, cheating our neighbor for, we are packing it and eating it. Do we think we can take the money to that place? The position, can we take it? But the only one, blessed be, is provide for us. But what we have to use this to cheat our neighbor. And what is the extent of we giving it to you?
Human being thinking, no, they go down.
Woman be thinking, no, they go that way. You are right.
Yes, I know they think go that side as well.
Terina, you're welcome.
They believe.
The Holy One, blessed be, is a supreme.
Live forever.
The words we have, where are we taking it to? The Holy One, blessed be, is provide all He can be able to provide for us. Tell me what He has, man. Because I challenged the Holy One, blessed be, a few days ago. And what are the challenges? I say, why do you point attributes of judgment on us? And he come to explain this fact to me. That we are the cause. Because of one person have issues, you imitate it. Granite and bread. Because granite now get issue now, bread don't increase. Because bread get issue now, granite don't increase. Ororo and red oil, the both of them are doing the same competition. Because Ororo not today now, red oil go increase. Because oil not today now, Ororo yes, oil not today. Maybe in your season, now it expire. When we say now oil season. Now because say oil season, Ororo season don't expire, it go increase you. Now if oil season don't see finish, Ororo don't see you, say that one season don't expire. Good. And the time when you get to take shine, night supposed to shine, equivalent with the time when we say they are 2 days together. That is how we miss it all. Who is missing it? Who is missing it? We don't want to join ourselves. I ask the Holy One, blessed be, is a question. A very big question I ask. Why do you point these attributes of judgment on us? We need this attribute of mercy. Then look at what He has revealed to me. We are the problem of ourselves. We are the problem of ourselves. We are the problem of ourselves. So how can we do this now? There's a Torah that says the good people has to join their hands together and be united, just as the evil people join their hands together. When they look at themselves that the season of red oil is over now, me that this is my season, Ororo, let me use it to shine and increase myself. For them to know that I am valuable. Then this guy is having problem. Instead of the Ororo to say, this time now when I out there now, my use and maintain myself, make people feel know me. Say I dey useful, I not dey expensive for them. May Ororo dey the rate and the same price. Where all ye when in day, where all ye day. Make the both of them day. Then as he increase that this year, it go date like that till next year. If you don't see reach that same time, when one sees it don't see the over, he go see increase himself. Every year they increase. Before it can come from 1 cent or 1 kobo, it can't turn to 1,000 naira. It can't turn to heavy load. This aspect now, what should we pray? Is it prayer? Is it enough for we to turn from the left column to the right column? Who are the Lucifer right now? Until we turn from that left side, we live there and turn to the right, then it becomes a central column that we click. It's like a skein of balance that is straight like this. If it's wave this side to the left, it's heavy. When it comes to the right, it's favor. Then it's supposed to be balanced like this at the middle. When it's around, when it's not around, the both of them are equal. And here we have to sit down and pray. When I talk, I'm tired. I'm tired. When I talk because you don't understand. For this that you have gotten now, it will give you more privilege for you to get more strength, for you to go to the world tomorrow and do more things. You feel like going to the world tomorrow to do more things. Look, let me bless you all, my good friend. Let me bless you all. Please, if you know you are a woman, cover your head. Let me bless you. Let me bless you with the blessing of the Sabbath that the only one blessed days has given. There is a beautiful prayer we are going to pray today. All I just needed from you is for you to say, Amen. Amen. A very beautiful prayer. Just be ready. A very beautiful prayer today. A very beautiful prayer. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. A very good prayer. O you who dwell in the shelter of the Most High, and abide under the shadow and protections of Shaddai, which is Eshara. I say of Elohim, my refuge and stronghold. My Elohim, in whom we trust, that he will save us from all the flower traps in the name of Elohim, from the destruction plugs in the name of Elohim. He will cover we with his opinions in the name of Elohim. We will find a refuge under his wing in the name of Elohim. His fidelity is an encyclical shade. You need not to fear the terror by night, or the arrow that fly by day, the plug that stalks in the darkness, or the scourge that revenge at noon. 1,000 may fall at your left side, 10,000 at your right side, but it shall not reach each and every one of us in the name of Elohim. Amen. We shall see it with our eyes. We will witness the punishment of the wicked, because you took the Elohim, the revenge, the Most High as your having. No harm will befall you, no disease shall touch your tents in the name of Elohim. For he will order his agent to guide you wherever you go in the name of Elohim. They will carry you in their hands, lest you hurt your feet on the stones. You will tread on cobs and vipers. You will tread on lions and zaps, because he is devoted to me. He will deliver we all in the name of Elohim. He will keep him and we save in the name of Elohim, for he knows our names. He will be with him in distress. It will be with us in distress in the name of Elohim. He will let we live to repaid old age in the name of Elohim, and show we his salvations in the name of Elohim. May the reign and the blessing of the Holy One, blessed be his, be upon each and every one of us in the name of Elohim. The day that road is tasting of blood as sacrifice, none of us shall go out inside this week in the name of Adonai. The day that road is tasting of blood and sacrifice, none of us shall go out in the name of Adonai. The day that house is tasting of blood and sacrifice, none of us shall also stay at home in the name of Adonai. The fruit of our womb must become a blessing to us in the name of Adonai.
Amen.
The city we are living must become a blessing to us in the name of Elohim.
Amen.
The country that we are living must become a blessing to us in the name of Elohim. Our businesses, increments shall be its portion from today in the name of Elohim. We that we are going to a business places, we commit ourselves into your hands, the Holy One, that man and woman should see us and favor us in the name of Elohim.
Amen.
Now, whatever we look into the hands of the Holy One, blessed days, the Holy One will do it for us in the name of Elohim. Thank you so much, everyone.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Eat, baby. Juliet. Juliet. Don't be my Juliet with this. She good. How are you? Iman Hope. Ah, Josie, how are you? Favor. How are you? How is everyone? How is you people doing now? And how is your target? Andra Kisa. Nana.
That's my target, the mental treasure.
Day. Daniel Love. Josie. Heish. Hey. Look at my people.
When I dragon, no carry me. I beg, call and shoot. When they no go carry me, give you a beg.
How is everything, my people? I've told you, you need to come and do choir with Papa. Juliet. You do choir with Papa. Your bingo target has a lot of power. Like Favor now don't meet his own target. Iman Hope don't meet his own target. She Good don't meet his own target. Ah. Una not the hustle well for the target.
Emma, how are you?
I'm fine, Juliet. I'm fine.
Papa, my own is just two treasure.
Your own is just two treasure to meet up your target.
Emma, you don't meet targets.
You never meet up your targets too.
Okay.
And tomorrow is first. Eh?
Quick question. 1K.
Month ends today. Month ends today. Today, this night na running kitty kata. This
Oh,
night na running kitty kata.
month end today.
God go do am. God go do am.
No. This is a thing you should work towards. This is a thing you should work towards. So I never meet na target. Try to run around and see. Josie, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Come stai? Come stai? Che fai? Ci volevo qualcosa? Allora mio. Allora mio. Cosa vuoi allora? Perché fare così?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you? Josie, perché fare così?
Good morning. How you doing?
Hmm? So how many of you have not meet up your target now?
Papa, never meet.
You have not meet up. Everybody never meet up their target.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, Papa, my own is remaining only one.
You. One what? You that you have meet up your targets since on the 12th of this month.
Papa, no, they do like this now.
Andrakis, Andrakis, you never meet up your target. Where are Andrakis there? What is your target, Andrakis? 1K is left.
Papa, this is up there.
You run for 10K?
10K. And Andrakis, not carry me, I beg.
I won't to do the targets now when I never miss now. My friends and family. In my hope now, you can't join Sabbath today. You know they joined Sabbath before. Follow day now, like this day can't they do now. They not this straightforward.
Oh, Papa, I don't have data. That is why.
I know.
Anytime I have data, I'm always up here. I don't have data. That is why. I just recharged my distance.
Favor 1K.
Yesterday. So it's fully charged.
1K is late for you.
This month and next month.
Oh, how can we do this now? How can we do this? And how many of you listening to Tura? Andrakis? Andrakis? Nana, who is this Nana? Nana, do you understand English? I see his baby Andrakis. Nana. Oh yeah, now that you know that you have not met up targets, try to get something to support yourself now. Let me open the panel. Stay. I will see your performance to see how you can be able to meet up. But now, before we can be able to continue this, I would like to use the order of my phone. I want you to stay tight. Go and get diamond for yourself. If you don't help yourself, I will not help you. If you don't help yourself, I will not help you. I want you to help yourself. I will open the panel with my phone.
Sharing each other, sharing gifts.
Share diamond among yourselves.
The one you have.
If you know the panel is filled up, wait on the comment section. Let network drop one person so that it will be your time. But as you are sitting on the panel, go and get diamond to support yourself for you to meet up your target. Your performance will make me to know if I will support you or I will not support you. Have I spoken well?
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yes, Papa.
Invite your friend, but let me open the panel first.
Give me one place.
Let me open.